Hello everyone. Today I'll walk you through the placement portal app which is created here, a web platform which I have managed to build to entire campus placement portal from companies posting the recruitment drives to students applying it to the admin overseeing everything. So basically this system is connecting three type of users: the admin, the company and the student, which where each of these will have their own dashboards, the permissions that will be required here, and they will be built onto it in terms of the login credentials. For example, in case of an admin, the person will be able to see on the dashboard the number of students who have applied, the companies who are registered, the drives which are ongoing, and the applications which they have been received. Herein, the name of the company, the email address, and the status if the company is approved or not, if there are active drives which are going or not, and any actions that I can take against the company can be seen. As an admin, the current drives of the job title with the company and the status of the approval in terms of the applicants, number of them who have applied for it can be seen here, and the action can again be taken. In terms of students, we can see the name of the students who have applied with the email addresses, branch, CGPA, the resume. The resume can be downloaded here, and if this is active or not, and we can also blacklist in case of the applications being not applied according to the requirement. Here in this, the applied on timestamp can also be checked on and the status can be checked. Additionally, the email cumulative report can be sent to the email ID which is registered with the admin, and they can get till date all the applications which have been sent can be accessed to. Additionally, this the full stack web app is basically having Python backend with a lightweight JavaScript front end and the background job processing for things like email reminders and report as well. So let me walk through the architecture in terms of each role. Next role would be in terms of a company. So any company, when I talk about the recruitment drive that they want to put in, they can log in after they have registered themselves. For example, this company is registering, and this is a password that they have pasted. Yeah. So this will ensure that any of the passwords or this login credentials don't match, they will not be able to access it. And only if they are accurate, they can access to the portal. Herein, the job title can be placed, the joining date, the status of the applicants can be checked for the applications who have been applied on for these posts, the students who have applied with the resume, and we can create the actions in terms of whether we want to shortlist, waitlist, select them, or reject them. And we can always, as a company, post another placement drive with the job title, description, salary, location, the eligibility in terms of the branches, the minimum CGPA which is required, the eligible year, application deadline, and joining date. So this is basically a high level stack. The stack has four pieces: front end, which is view based, directly loaded from the CDN, and there is no build step, no web pack or no npm which is installed for the front end. It's basically view and view router which is loaded as a global script, and the backend is which is based on the Flask REST API, which is organized into the blueprints for each of the authentication, and it is to protect the root checks basically for the role, which of the user's role involved here who is trying to access the website, a web application. And basically, additionally, this is in terms of the company. But when it comes to a student, let's say a student tries to log in who has registered for the same, they can log in through their account and they can check for the ongoing drive applications, wherein they can first update their resume at any point of time. They can check into the placement drives which are available based on minimum requirement or what the branches are required, salary, the location, the minimum CGPA, etc. And the application can be checked for if they have previous applications they have applied for, they can export it in the form of CSV. Additionally, they can edit their profile at any given point of time with their names, email addresses, branch, year, or CGPA can be changed, and phone numbers can also be changed and saved into the profile. So all these things are applicable in terms of the placement portal for a student's access. Basically, all this data is being stored in the SQLite, which can be accessed through SQL Alchemy, and the tables are created automatically on the first run. Users, students, companies, drives, and applications, all of them are stored based on the databases that we have. And Redis, again, provides two purposes here. It's for the cache, for the dashboard statistics, and also message the broker for Celery, which runs in the background for the jobs like reminder emails and report generation. So these send the reminder emails both in terms of admin as well as report generation as well. Let's talk about the authentication in terms of these roles. These roles can be switched to, and we can switch the experience as well in terms of registering and logging in. And once a student flow logging in, we can always check for the upcoming eligibility of the drive that has been uploaded by the company after we have registered for it, and that drive can be changed. For example, I am registering as a company here. The email address would be required. Let's just assume an email. We need to create a password, and there is a requirement of creating the password to be strong. If the password is not strong, it will generate and report in terms of the same. So that's the reason why company's name is required, and HR's contact is again required. And HR's contact number would be required here so that communication can be done properly. Website as well. Let's just assume that we are able to put in website. And we can create the account. Once we have created the account, we can log in. Based on the company's profile we have created, and admin can always check for the dates, the date at which the account has been created to, in terms of the company as well as in terms of the student. So once an profile is created, the admin can log in through this and can check for the account which is there. So here you can see there are two companies which are associated with it. One company is here. Let's, as a company, log in. A new company, when with logged, can be approved only if the admin approves before the placement drives. So the company needs to be approved in case of being eligible for the placement drive. So this gives the confidentiality maintenance, also ensures that only authentic companies who are genuinely looking for the drives can be taken in. So I will have to approve it here. Only then the company can log in and can actually make a difference.